Another day, another weekend, another obstacle course competition here at Obstacle Academy for the final Midwest Ninja Series qualifier of the season. Got me, Hunter. I'm in the booth here with the technician, T-Money the technician, and last week we had Fiona, and now we have Fiona's dad, a big family of ninjas, Martin.
Hello.
Gonna help analyze what's going down. We had an exciting 8 to 10-year-old wave. Fiona barely. She timed out in the air, actually.
It was a heartbreaker.
Yeah, 0.7 seconds. We'll blame the technician. We'll blame T-Money the technician. But yeah, she came about as close as you could possibly get to a full clear. Still podiumed. Right? She got third.
Yep, got third.
And is qualified for championship.
Heck yeah.
You're qualified for championship.
I am.
You are. That's coming up April 12th and 13th, I believe.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, so this course is different. This course differs. So we take a look at what the 11, 13-year-olds are going to run. Let's take a look-sees. Okay, so that obstacle's the same. This obstacle is definitely different.
All spinny.
Yep, they all spin. This is their coach. This is Fiona and Violet's coach. You got Violet running in this wave, right?
Mm-hmm. Towards the end.
What'd you think of this obstacle?
I think you're tricky by putting the cone on the front half of it.
Yeah, there was a reason for it.
Yeah.
There was a reason for it. This one's pretty cut and dry, right?
Shouldn't be too bad.
The dismount platform's taller in real life than it is there.
This one's going to be tricky with the only 2 cones.
Yes. Yep. This one will be... Yeah, this one will be a little trickier. You can see Jarrah had a hard time with it.
Yeah, he was real struggle bus out there.
Yeah, he gets nervous. He's not very good.
First time swinging around.
Yep. So then you guys, you got to get up onto this thing. You guys have to do that too. This reach is tricky.
Looks like the swing brings you right to the dismount, though.
Yeah, and they're wide. You know, you have more than 7 feet of width. This one's going to be tricky. We went back and forth and back and forth. Did you see how the pro version of this obstacle works?
I didn't.
Didn't, okay.
They have it's a flap system, right?
Yeah, it's a flapper.
Yeah, having a dismount from the skateboard definitely elevates the challenge.
Yeah, 100%. We went back and forth on that one a lot. And then this one, the old broken board to dismount. That's what they're going to have to do. What do you think that Violet, of all the obstacles in that entire course, what do you think that, because you know Violet so well, what do you think she's going to look at and think, I wish that that was different?
The pendulum, the fixed pendulum, the 2-ring swing up to that. She was nervous about, so.
The high up.
Hopefully
she's
she
not
gets her
worried
feet
about
up
the
and
skateboard.
swings
She's
into
not
it.
worried about the last obstacle. She's just worried about getting it there.
I mean the last one as well a little bit, but
Okay.
I think the first one where she's really got some concerns is the pendulum.
Okay. What about you?
I'm probably irrationally worried about the spinny bars, but I think it'll be
Really?
alright. I worry about the weirdest things, but it should be doable.
Yeah.
I'm hoping this will be my first clear of a full course.
I think you're going to full clear.
I haven't buzzarded it yet, so that's the goal here.
One. We set up our original walkthrough video. It was too wordy, but we named an obstacle after you. Well, we named a process after you. There you can see athletes dangling it down, dangling around, warming up. Over there getting their heart rates up. Looks like our first athlete of the day. You can see our camera operators kind of getting into position. It's like we're going to head down to the starting platform. You can see Judge Alice doing the leg lifts.
Got to stretch out for the timing.
Yeah, she stretches those legs out. We got Ingrid. 3-minute and 30-second time limit right next to the timer. You're going to see their rank, which cooperates with their athlete score. Their overall athlete score. What rank are you? You got to be probably close to gold, right?
I usually bounce around gold depending if I'm early in the run order or not, but then get pushed down by the end.
Okay.
She's doing a good job getting through the spinny bars here.
Yeah, we had a debate earlier. Mitchell and I. Mitchell was in here. So her right palm faces her. We are considering left palm facing you goofy-footed. So like from like skateboarding, snowboarding, like sideways sports. So she would be regular.
Leading with the right hand, yeah.
Yeah, so the right hand's on the back side of the spinning bar. I consider it to be goofy because I skate goofy-footed, and I knew almost nobody else who skateboarded goofy-footed. I would consider the left hand facing you,
I can see that.
palm facing you being goofy-footed.
I'm glad I don't have to do the boot scoop.
Yeah. Yep.
She breezed right through it, though.
Yep. So we've got a new angle here. We mixed our cameras around just a little bit, give it a fresh look.
That was a good one.
See if it changes the experience at all. Ingrid's pre-positioning the rings. She's got to take these rings.
That was a tall reach.
Yes.
Just reached it.
Yep. She might have to kip just a little bit. She's got the hook spinning. Hasn't taken a fall, which is good.
Could reset here and just wait for it to stabilize a little.
Yep. Yep, that's a good point. Or maybe time a swing.
There.
Okay. We're back in it. See now a little bit of a direction change.
Those hooks are definitely challenging. If you tap them a little bit, they just spin on you.
Yep. They're slightly easier than like the standard cannonball hook or nunchuck hook or something like that, but they're not free. Each one of those hooks holds 10,000 pounds. That's what they said when we ordered them.
Barely rated for me.
Yep. We push the limit. Here's a look at the pendulum obstacles. Do you think Violet is worried about this one, huh?
Yeah. You got to get your feet high on that front swing.
Yeah, get your
that's
weight
really
up
good.
over it. Okay. So 90% there. Just has to let go of the ring. Right, here we go.
I always say believing is the hardest part. You got swing, get there, and then you just have to believe that you're going to make it.
That's exactly right. A little confidence. I like that kind of boulder position. He's out. Now for kind of a moment of truth. I think this is the one that most of the kids in the age group are going to struggle with. I think that the pendulum's going to be scary. She's getting down to 30 seconds left. So she doesn't get to use that balance beam that stops the skateboard.
Definitely tough to jump off something with wheels.
Yep, it's going to be close. She's going to have 5 seconds. She's going to have to absolutely cook through this thing. You can see the reset crew jumps into action. 3. She can pick up this point. It'd be absolutely massive, but it's going to be a tall order. And just times out. Excellent run out of Miss Ingrid.
It's tough to link off of rings when you're coming in crooked.
Yeah, dude, 100%. Let's see, we got our camera operator swinging the camera around. Back to the starting platform, we have Mr. Doyle. Mr. Doyle always comes loaded with jokes. Goes getting his shorts into competition mode.
Speed mode.
Yep, speed mode.
Yeah, they've got a big swing right off the start here to get up to that second ring.
Yeah, it's tricky. You can see he sort of preemptively went into like a locked off position. You probably saw Ingrid miss the second ring on her first reach.
I was almost wondering if you preload your jump by jumping backwards to get a little more swing, but he was able to reach that pretty cleanly.
Yeah, it's tricky because there's like a little bit of, it's a little bit height specific, it seems like. We try to mix it up a little bit. All the setters here were all like the exact same height. So me, Skinny, and the technician here, we're all literally like the same height.
About 5 feet, I think.
Yeah, about 5 feet. We have vastly different IQs, but we're all about the same height.
Oh, darn.
Aiden's taking another fall in the spin. Aiden is like ridiculously strong, too. I just think he's coming at it wrong.
The swing is really sideways. I was expecting a little bit more straight on, get some height, and then rotate in the air.
Right, like some link tech.
Ingrid also came in a little bit low on this this third spinny bar.
Yeah. And he comes up just a little bit short. Nice try out of Aidan. I'm sure he'll want some redemption on those.
Be interesting to see as we go through the run if kids are able to adjust their swings to increase it a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I would imagine so. Yeah, I would imagine so. It'll probably bounce up and down depending on like the kid's individual experience.
I see Skylar's a gold 3 here. She's got to be one of the top athletes.
I bet she is. We had one runner in the earlier age group potentially reach diamond. She did reach diamond. Yeah, we got our technician on that. Got Skylar, gold 3. If I was a betting man, I would say if she, it looks like she maybe wanted to link that. I would say we'll probably see at a minimum a clear here. I don't want to jinx anybody. I jinxed some runners last competition.
Think you have to do push-ups then?
Yeah, I should. I'll do pull-ups.
She's looking clean so far.
Yep, that's smart. Just letting go of that cone right away. I wanted to scream that during the last age group. Just let go. Just
anything
let go.
that's on the near side of half is a trap. So
yep, 100%.
You got to get off of it real quick.
Yeah. So Skylar's linked everyone.
Clean through the hooks.
Yeah, it's tough to explain like the little nuanced stuff, like the tiny delays. Even the obstacle, like if you're watching this just on YouTube later or whatever, if you scroll back and watch the obstacle she just did, there's these miniature delays in her swings that she'll do to ensure some alignment. And it's tough to explain that to somebody who doesn't know Ninja, you know, somebody that's just like a spectator. This is smart too.
That was smart, yeah. Use the shield to control the descent.
Yep. All right. Let's see what we got here out of Miss Skylar. Already qualified, one of the highest rated athletes. Real controlled onto the first components. Low and fast is the play. Ooh, you really don't want to hesitate. Looks like she might be trying to get ahead, like a running start here.
Yeah, you got to jump while that's moving.
Yeah. Yep. Hesitating there is going to be tough to do from a broad jump.
That's where it's nice to have the retry system. You get another shot at it.
Yeah, especially something like this, too, where it's like you don't fully... Yeah, there we go. Oh, what did she do? I'd almost like to see her crane, like get 1 foot on top. Now, this is real. It's a little bit unfortunate because so she has time to finish it and finish everything else, but she doesn't get another fail in the last obstacle. The last 2, are tricky, and she's going to have to flash that last one. I mean,
one thing one of the runners...
That's it.
There
we go. Oh, I wonder how.
One thing a runner in the earlier wave did was get the hands on and use that to kind of pivot their knees up. That would help there.
Yeah, I saw that. A lot of them in that younger age group were just taking they were going chest. They were just going chest to block and worming up onto it. But unfortunate fall out of Skylar there.
Cole's got to be one of the taller runners in this wave.
Yeah, we actually used him as a height check earlier.
I know the feeling.
Yep, same. And I'm only like 6'2", 6'3". Yep, this will be an Obstacle Academy athlete.
Nice.
Pretty quick. He'll fit right in.
Certainly wasting no time out there.
No, he approached last weekend like this, and he approached the last MNS like this as well. He kind of tore into it. I think he ran pretty late in the last MNS qualifier that he did, and just dethroned Mitchell. Kind of at like the last
No easy
second.
feat.
Nah, man. I think Mitchell thought he had it in the bag.
This is interesting of the athletes have been taking a couple swings up to that just to get the feel of it.
Yeah, they feel it out, and
Yep.
then they dip a toe in. Let's see what he does. Okay.
Oh, good save.
Looks like he's going to do a sort of double skateboard tech. Oh.
Definitely a
Misfire.
increase in challenge to not be able to use that beam at the end.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know what? I mean, a lot of the kids in the earlier age groups could have just ran straight through.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's got it on this one.
That's sort of my plan. I don't even want to move the
Can't
skateboard.
hesitate. Jump straight up. Gonna be a tricky one. There's no room for hesitation.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, like, he has the stride length and certainly has the power. I'd like to see him wait here and then sprint and commit.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Oh,
just
got the
short. Dang, I think we know what the crux is going to be.
Mm-hmm.
We lost two of probably the heaviest hitters. We got our camera operator swinging the camera around by the... There we go.
Grabbing it by the horns, I think.
Grabbing it by the horns. Eleanor. Yeah, definitely a tougher experience so far than the last age group. Last age group, the first two athletes cleared.
Mm-hmm. Starting to get some runners further into the course.
Yep. We saw this happen earlier, too. It may seem basic.
It's tough to see on this angle that that ring to the dismount is a lot farther than it looks.
Yep. Yeah, it definitely is. And the blocks are not connected to any post. And, I mean, anytime that they are, you can use the post.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Looked a
There we
lot
go.
more comfortable. Eleanor is not a stranger.
A little more swing there.
Not a stranger here, but definitely a stranger to these obstacles.
I think she just recently joined Travis's team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Working her way up the teams.
Just takes the third fail. We saw that. That's not the first time we saw that today. We saw a couple falls pretty early on.
Mm-hmm.
The retry system, you're able to set a little bit more difficult, but
It's tough
Tough to
swinging
make,
on
yeah.
the angled obstacles, especially with the spinny bar on top of that. So
Yeah,
it's
especially
a
early.
challenging feel.
on to Marge. Marge also on an elite team. She got to see some teammates run earlier.
Adjusting on a spinny bar is never easy.
No, it's not. She's a right palm forward, right palm toward her
There we go.
athlete.
Bicycle kicking.
Smart swing. So tuck those feet up. Nicely done. Not waiting. I like that she's not waiting in between obstacles.
Mm-hmm. The extra reach on these older athletes definitely helps on that obstacle.
Yeah, it sure does. Yeah, I'd say that was the first sort of crux point for the first age group,
Mhm.
those cat boards. And I would say, I don't know, I think the skateboards, honestly.
Yeah,
The skateboard, if somebody can
that's-
unlock that,
clearing
it's
that's
gonna-
going to be the difference.
yeah, a lot of people are going to breathe a sigh of relief. Including our technician, T-Money. He wanted it to be even harder.
He's actually been holding his breath this entire time.
Yeah. he's bloating in here. The bloated technician.
Hopefully Maggie can free him.
Yeah. Free my boy T, Mag. Let's see. Get up there and let go. Oh, okay. I think if she didn't miss her feet, she would have committed to it. Yeah,
There we
we're
go.
talking. She saw Skylar sort of hang down earlier. It's one of her training buddies. Looks like she's taking that same beta.
With the double block stacked there, it's a pretty wide landing platform. Just got to get to it.
Yep, it sure is. Now, are we going to see it unlocked? Got tons of time. Come on, and commit. Oh, you don't get that. You don't get a stop.
Yeah. I like the idea of them waiting on the 2 triangles and just walk through the...
Yeah, you really get that, I mean, unless you're familiar with this type of move, I guess, one of those gotta-go situations, you really get that first try to feel it out. Okay, so now she went a little bit early. She's got to split the difference.
Yeah, I think you need to ride the board a little bit to make that jump more manageable, but you have to jump before it stops.
Yep. See if she can figure it out. This will be her next fall, ends it. Like to see her. That might be it if she commits. Oh, she's as close as you can possibly get. I'd like to see him take a page out of the 8 to 10-year-old book and do the sort of a broad jump to chest. You know, that was working for him.
Doesn't have to be pretty.
No, it doesn't have to be pretty. You just need a little green box next to the clears.
Josie's rocking her pink shoes again.
Yep, it's Josie's style.
I think she's coming off a win last week.
Yeah, and qualified already for the MNS finals. She's, what is that, iron 3?
There we go.
Okay. Josie's speaking my language here with the left hand. She's goofy-footed, goofy-handed.
Goofy-handed.
Oh, she switched.
She switched. Keeping you guessing.
Okay, never mind.
She could hear you.
Keep those feet up. Looks good.
Trampolines can be troublesome, too, if you don't land in the right spot.
I hate them. I've always hated them in comps.
All right, see if she can reset here.
Yeah, see her try to figure this out. Okay, there we go.
See her go back. Believe. There we go.
2.5 minutes left. No fails.
Should be plenty of time if she keeps moving.
Yeah, can't get tangled up. Has to send that skateboard.
Always important on these to not look past them. Watch it out of the hook. Watch it into the next hook.
Yep. Kind of an old-fashioned obstacle, but not free.
Kind of like the push-off. Help build up a little bit of swing without having to...
Yeah, like right here.
There we go.
The lean down dismount seems to be the play. It's funny. I mean, one of them will do something that works, and then that's just kind of becomes the way.
Some of it, too, is, I think, that just feels comfortable.
Yes,
and so they end up...
She's got it stopped. Nope, no chance.
Yeah, if you stop, it's going to be real tough to not have it sap all of your momentum.
I wonder if it's possible from a stopped position. I think Jerry almost kind of did it in testing.
I wonder if it does stop. Do you do a step forward from the back of the skateboard to try to build momentum?
I feel like if I got it stopped, I would turn around and shuffle it back to the components before it, right? And then just get that puppy cooking. Come on! Looks like she's just kind of hopping forward, not quite up. Yeah, I think if I had it stopped, I'd go back. And then...
Which is no easy feat either.
No, and it takes time.
So if that's the crux point, becomes a race to that point.
Right.
We'll get unlocked here.
Yeah, we just need somebody to send it. August not qualified yet. Get our technician on that.
He's a strong athlete, too.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's not podiumed yet.
It is a tough age group.
Yeah, it kind of is.
Especially going up into the 13-year-olds.
Yep. Yeah, especially. It's sort of the pre-pro within the MNS universe.
August
And a
is
lot of
looking
them
strong.
now, like in this age group, are doing NSCs, and so they're training harder. And so we look at who's signed up. We kind of base it off of that. Base a lot of difficulty off of the roster.
How far ahead of time do you lay out the courses?
Usually we like to do about a month, but yeah, not when we have back-to-back weekends.
Yeah.
And we get a lot, we talk about routes, like we'll set a route weeks in advance, like we'll set where the actual path of the course will be so that we know when Skinny and I are moving stuff around, or if a coach requests like lache bars or something, we don't move any structure.
Right. And you know roughly this type of grip will be in this spot, so...
Yeah, we actually draw it all out in a drawing program.
Well, it's because you guys can't write words.
Correct. Yeah, if Skinny can't read or write.
It's all crayons.
Yep, exactly.
I like that August is resetting here. Don't panic.
Yeah. Yep. And get rid of the ring.
There.
Yeah, it's the gap between the trapezes when you let go of that ring and you are not, you're on the angle, like leaning back. It's like
Really crawled high to reach that. That was good.
Ooh, I don't think he was moving it.
Some of it you just send it and you figure it out later.
Yep,
Do it
100%.
live.
There's the difference between like an analytical athlete and an intuitive athlete. That's it. Oh, come on, you gotta want it, brother. I like that his first try was that though. You know what I mean? He
Build
didn't
off that.
ride that puppy to a stop.
Yeah, there's a lot of times I have a plan, and then as with any good plan, as soon as you hit the course, it goes right out the window.
Of course. Yeah, my first competitions, I barely remember. That's it. Oh, he's there, bro.
He's got to roll on top.
Get up there. I think this is it. Come on, dude. Oh, he doesn't even quite ride it. Great run out of Mr. Augie. Back to the starting platform. We got Mr. Teddy. How do you think you say that last name?
Fuerstneau.
Fuerstneau?
No.
Fuerstneau? Is it Fuerstneau? It is. I think no is the better second portion.
Combination of German and French.
Fuerstneau is what I would think. Fuerstneau. Teddy Fuerstneau.
Moving quick.
Teddy's pretty sendy, and I think that, I would imagine we'll see him. Come on, Teddy. I would imagine if we'd see him on the skateboard, he can generate power. He's got to get there clean.
He's going goofy hand. Let's see if he switches it.
Yep, here we go. He might switch it on the lache. Oh, he tried to switch it on the lache.
It's always interesting when you're going at that 90 degree, how you change up your holds to try to make it through a spinny bar, especially.
Yeah, exactly. It's almost, it's tricky because it's so close. You don't have time to do any like big posture switches.
Yeah.
Oh, he switched. Okay.
Some of the earlier athletes had their swings a little too low, or short, however you want to phrase it, that they weren't getting high enough because it felt so close.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a good thing.
It would, the bar would just show up too fast. I like he got through that. That's it. That's it for false. Like he doesn't get another one. On to everybody's favorite here. Just has to trust it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
almost wondered if he was going to single ring that.
You just hop one?
Yeah.
I would have went out there and made an executive decision to just win him. He would have just won.
You can pull that off.
Nice little flick of the wrist. I mean, he spent some time on obstacle 2, and he spent all his falls there. So it's gotta
be clean from here.
Yep. No more time to rest. You really want to get to, it's unfortunate he's going to get to the skateboard without any tolerance, without any leniency.
But there's enough time that if he clears that, that's still a difference maker.
Exactly, yeah. Ooh, he's going for the shin technique. He's going shins.
Got through it, though.
Whew. Come on, dude. Come on. I mean, clearing the skateboard would put him in first now because it would be the furthest.
He's got enough time.
Yeah, he just gets this one try. Come on, dude. Send it. Don't you stop, Teddy. Oh, it's
I like the commit.
So, yeah, it's so sad if they stop. Right, we're back to the starting platform. We got Mr. Micciaroni. He was a commentator earlier today. If I was a betting man, I'm not even going to say, I'm not jinxing anybody. I think he's going to do a good job.
I believe in him.
Okay, Smooth. If you're watching, I think is he the only Elite 2 in this division?
Just linked right through that.
Yeah, if you're watching, oh yeah, I suppose Cole will be on Elite 2. Mitchell is certainly one of the more experienced.
Would Coco?
Coco is on Elite 1.
Oh, skipped Cohen ring there.
Yep, see that. You can see how his approach differs here from everybody so far.
He's very fast.
Yeah, he's looking calm. He's not doing anything wild or drastic, though. He's not doing any big sellout beta. It's just he's not resting and he's doing things correctly.
There we go.
Light. So we're light. He's going to run out of time here in another 2.5 minutes. If he flashes this,
there we go.
Oh god, too easy. Yeah, I was talking to him. He's gonna compete up. That was fast. That was what, a minute? That is just nasty, man. That's a nasty run.
Speed coursing it.
Yep. Well, we know it's possible now. I was a little bit worried. Luckily, we didn't jinx him. Didn't jinx him, and now we know the whole thing's possible. And we got another qualified athlete and another qualified athlete coming right up here. Grace is gold.
Grace is another strong athlete.
Yeah, Grace is another elite level.
Let's see how she builds off of what everyone else has done.
Yeah, she got to see tons of teammates run, but even more importantly, she got to see everything completed. You know, it was kind of quick on those last two, so it's tough to, I guess, change your plan if you had one. But especially because he ran directly before her. But we know it's all possible. We know that she won't run out of endurance just because that's her style. It's much more of a technical course than it is an endurance course.
Took just a beat to set her swing correct there.
Yeah, still really fast. You know, we're not a minute in until now.
I like that she's
here.
building up some big swing.
Yeah, I like that too. I wonder if she'll one-shot it. Up, just about. She does the tech from earlier. Yep. Dismount. Let's see what she's got here. I mean, we know it's doable. Come on, Grace. Forward, fast, and full commit. Oh, it's so tempting to just stop. It has to be impossible, right? It has to be impossible to just jump
Yeah.
from a stop. Yeah, well, technician T-Money, you guys can't hear him, but he's whimpering some input in here. He said Cole is the tallest athlete and tried it. Didn't quite. I think if Grace sprints and then full send. Yeah. Oh, we
Nice.
good. We're good like that. She kind of did a combination of what we were all hoping for, too. She did the... And you know what? She didn't burn all of her falls. Yeah, so if she has to, if she absolutely... Okay, interesting. She's going mixed grip. I think she likes the wingnut posture, maybe, from... Okay.
Just trying to one-side it.
I guess, yeah. I'd be interested if that's possible.
There's times, too, where I swing up to things and then I panic. And I have a plan until I'm
and
in
then
the
you
air.
kind of like hot potato it. So she has to catch it now, or that's it. Come on, Grace. Okay. Looks like she's lining up for our right side. Oh, she was there, too. The collapse got her. Great run out of Gracie. Up next, we got Isaiah.
Rocking his classic orange.
Yep. Oranging it up. It's got those two vowels, huh? It's two
I
vowels.
think we could have cut out one of those at least.
You think so? Yeah, I guess if it was like... I don't know. Could you have cut out another vowel? Are there more? I would challenge you to find another 10-letter word with fewer than two vowels in it. Hey, we're cooking again.
Mm-hmm.
Got to see Mitchell run. He was on a team with Mitchell for quite a while, I think. He had to have been. He's taking the Teddy method here, set one ring up.
Pretty smooth.
Yep, real smooth so far. Taking a sec, just a real quick sec to chalk up. Opting for the up and back method here. We'll see if he feels it out before committing to it. No,
Big
looks like he's
swing.
going right into it. Nope.
I was wondering if anyone would put their hand on the blue base.
Like a muscle up
Yeah.
sort of posture. Yeah, I don't know. It's tricky. It's I didn't set this one. I helped tweak it, but I'm not sure the full thought process. I was building something in the back. I didn't set that one, did I? No, you guys set that. Yeah, that was Technician T-Money and Judge Skinny did the pendulum one. Come on, commit. Ooh, did he get that?
Nope.
Dang, he must have come up a little short. Let's see if we can get another angle of this here.
Looks like it's right.
See if we can see this dismount here. Probably building swing. There he is. He jumps for it. Way clean all day. You can see he's happy about it too. And he'll go into the last obstacle, provided this goes well. He'll go into the last one with that safety
chance.
net.
Yep.
And a ton of time.
It's tough to see in this angle, but I think going for a skip on this one is a pretty big throw.
Yeah, we thought about it. And so we made sure, if you watch after the momentum, that he'll have to All day,
There we
dude.
go.
Let's go. I like that he caught it like this, too. One on side.
That's what Jerry did.
Yep. Boom. Another clear at least.
Yep.
Yeah, I like that he put that skateboard obstacle together, and that should help with the rest of the run order too. And they can watch like, okay, what did he do the first time? I cannot do that. What adjustment did he make? I can do that. Mr.
coming up here.
Coco.
Surprised he's not qualified yet.
Yeah, that's not. I think they had to miss. I think him and his sister had to miss a competition or something. We can get our technician on that one. Let's see, maybe.
Nope.
Okay, interesting choice.
Brute force it.
We out here. Coco's got fantastic link tech. He's putting that on full display here.
Also fantastic hair.
Yeah, he always has. He used to have. He pretty much always had that same haircut. It was. Sometimes he would have it kind of swooped off to one side. I remember when he was just little, he would used to cry, and he'd have his hair all kind of like sweaty and tear covered, matted off to the side when he would cry and cry.
Yep.
Those were younger Coco days.
Yep.
Not anymore. Now he's
Not
just out here
anymore.
crushing courses.
Yep, now he only cries maybe once or twice at practice.
Power into it.
Oh,
Momentum.
I think he's got this one in the bag. He's lined up. Ooh, must have. Oh, it doesn't get it.
You got it. You got it.
Where's another look at this? Let's see his feet here.
Skinny's getting down there to be able to see
Yep,
it.
You're good, Coco.
getting on that belly.
Hold on, stay.
Oh, still low. Best angle is here.
Skinny lays in the wrong spot though. Somebody might jump on him to try to skateboard him.
Hey, that'd be fully clear.
Is he inbounds?
Yeah, he's always in bounds.
Nice.
Oh, he's not lined
Jump.
up. He
tap
cut
the
her
toes.
short. Yeah, must have dabbed down just a little bit. Nice run out of Mr. Coco. Fantastic. Fantastic athlete. Goes out a little early with some of the other heavy hitters. Another qualified athlete. Miss Finna.
Yeah, Finna's another strong one. There's a lot of strong female athletes. I probably know more than the male side since Violet's in this age group, but
Yeah, it's yeah, there's a ton. We always kind of had a lot of girls here. Gold one.
I feel like
She's regular-handed.
it must feel a little weird. They're taking an extra swing compared to what I would think.
Yeah, it's anything. Whenever something's downward, you know. And that whole lane. I mean, that whole lane goes down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and she's tiny.
Big heart though.
Yeah, big heart. Whoops. Psych.
As her heart rate spikes there.
Yep.
This
Might
might
have
be a
to use
challenge.
Teddy's method here.
There
There we go. Yep. Just enough to get the toes on. Oh, we're good. She's always been a sender too. Like she really sends. So I can't imagine that. I mean, as long as the tech is good, I don't imagine she'll hesitate a ton on the skateboard.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I like the landing on the knees there just to make sure get on the platform.
yep, I've seen you do that.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen you take the knee method.
It's a lot farther up for me though.
Right. I don't know if you guys will have that double block. That was a change that was kind of last minute last night. I think it was like, there's no way the 8-year-olds will jump to this type of thing. Using the lean down method. Bloop. All right.
Moment of truth.
Yep. This will be kind of the decider today. Get lined up and then just power. Oh, a little hesitation. I think it didn't roll as fast as she was anticipating.
It's tough to take it all in at once. You're coming off the triangles, you're jumping onto a thing that's moving, trying to get your balance, and then also prep to jump. It's a lot to queue up.
Your whole jump squat has to happen on the ride. That might be it. That might be it. Oh, there. Let's go.
That's huge.
Yeah, that is massive. And she gets a free fall here if she needs it. You
Not
know,
on this one.
not free, but
She's got enough time.
yeah, I like that she's jumping in twice.
Yeah.
Just in case she doesn't flash it, she gives herself another try. Okay, she's trying it.
She's got enough time here to
Yep.
reset, take a breath. She got the feel of it. Hopefully she can. She got her hands on it. Just needs to hold.
Yeah. Yeah, looks like maybe she came in a little low and fast.
That's where the belief part comes in.
Oh, she's doing one backside. Okay. Ooh, great run.
First one to get to the final obstacle
Yeah.
on the girls' side.
Yep. Another qualified athlete. Sawyer. Sawyer qualified. Gold one.
This being a 2-block is also part of the challenge. You really got to swing high on a short rope.
Yeah, anytime that elevation change happens, that energy has to come from somewhere, you know.
Let's see if she likes this.
Yeah, nice link tech. Gives her a head start anyway. Wonder what point she'll have to get to for Gra. You would think that just getting through the skateboard would be enough for a podium.
Mm-hmm. Certainly at this point, we've only had one. Oh, no.
No, unfortunate. Oh, it's super, super unfortunate. You know, it's just like the simplest part. You know, you gotta be totally certain. There, she took that way, way more controlled.
Start looking for the next obstacle before you're off the...
Yeah, you can't count those chickens, man. You know that expression?
In this economy, chickens, you can't count them.
You can't count them at all, yeah, dude.
too
$10
expensive.
for a carton of egg. I heard they're gonna investigate the egg companies for that.
Big egg.
Yeah, big egg. Let's see what she'd have to get to here for the girls. Grace and Finna? Oh, Grace, yeah, Grace
Oh, yeah.
got. She just came up short. She doesn't get another fall.
She's on the taller side.
Yeah,
Getting
we'll
your
be.
legs all the way up could be challenging here.
Yeah, exactly. I gotta think back on what Cole did. I think Cole just kind of powered up. You want to get weight over your feet as fast as possible.
Yeah. And that's where the ring, you need it to build up your swing, but once you're kind of committed on the pendulum, it's pulling you
Exactly.
away.
Oh, no! Oh, it's such a pro fallback, too. She knew. I like that she didn't put her arms back behind her.
Uh-huh.
Great run out of Sawyer, just the tip back. Mr. King.
Another strong athlete.
Yep. Yep, King's good. King, oh yeah, I got King on my team too. He's the newest Elite 2. But he got to see Mitchell run earlier, is on his team. Opened the course up. You got to see Isaiah run, who he knows well. Nice link tech.
Got high enough there. That was good.
Yeah.
Wasting no time.
Nope. He knows the days of, I was talking to Mitchell about this earlier too, the days of kind of feeling out the obstacle, taking your time, feeling out the obstacle and thinking about it and taking your time. Those are kind of over at the podium level, at least, especially in this age group. It's kind of how can I optimize, how can I build off of what has been done already and optimize. See, even now he jumped out to the ring the same way that Mitchell did. Gotta get feet, no shins, feet. There we go. Looks like he's prepping for it.
Feet and then pivot over.
Yeah.
There we go.
So as long as your center of gravity gets over your feet, over the shelf, it seems like you're in the clear.
Mm-hmm. No fails?
Yeah, no fails. And a lot of time, if he can get through this clean, he is in really good shape. If he can do this with one fall or less, he's still in really good shape.
No.
He squeezed it up. And you know, there's a lot of reasons that being tall will help, and that is one of those reasons that being short,
Mm-hmm.
you know, that's where things balance out.
Just had enough grip on the yellow
Yeah,
block
he could
to
climb
hang on.
that. It's 30 inches tall, and he could climb it. Oh, and we got that strength. We're getting another full clear. He reversed the wingnut style
Yeah.
that Mitchell did. Look at that. We out here. Cleaning it up. Failless, man. He had to fight for the old skateboard trick, but failless. Up next, who do we got? Who is this?
I'm not familiar with this one. Oh wait, that's Violet.
That's one of those.
Yep.
I wonder if she got any beta from Fiona earlier, because Fiona got to run a similar course.
There are enough changes on this one that it's
It
kind
is.
of a whole new course.
It is massively different. Yeah, it really is. I mean, it's the same path,
Right.
but I think every obstacle is different. Maybe the...
Got to get the mixed grip on that.
Yeah, it just has to commit. So what do you think she's doing wrong? Too low?
Too low, I think. A little more swing. Get up on it. Give enough time for your hands to.
Yeah, you really want a little height. Come on, Violet. Oh, just a hair low. Does she get real mad if she goes out early?
Yeah, not too bad. She
No?
definitely has high expectations, but doesn't let it beat her up too bad.
Okay, good.
I know she'll be looking to get after it in practice.
Yep. Mr. Santiago. Oh, he's trying stuff out.
Sometimes you just got to reset.
Yeah. We'll have to retime. We'll still kind of have an eye on what his overall time is, but we'll have to retime this one manually.
If you go back to the start platform, does it restart your time?
I think that he juked the judges out, and they might have double-clicked his time, but we'll still see his fails and clears. It looks like. So there goes all of his falls. He's gonna have to clear everything else. Come on, Santi. Come
I haven't been on the
on.
course yet myself, but oh darn.
Another victim to the diagonal bars.
I was wondering if anybody would try jumping straight out to the second spinny bar, skip the diagonal one.
Yeah, I thought about it a little bit too, but I guess you'll see when you're up there.
Yeah.
I guess there's risk and reward.
I don't think that's something.
Rivaan,
I don't think that's something I'll be able to pull.
our final runner of the wave. Rivaan is advanced. Advanced 2, I believe. He's on T, the technician. Technician T. Okay. You got to see his buddy run earlier, real early, actually.
Just locking off to shift down.
Yeah. This changing directions to his left was no issue. Now he's got to change directions to his right. Looks like. Let's see. Oh no, you don't want to fall there.
Paying some swing tax.
Yep, it's paying the extra swing. Paying the extra swing tax. He's going regular-handed. Yeah, they almost all do, don't they?
It's been interesting to see a few people switch between regular and goofy
Yeah.
on this obstacle as you go through the angles.
Kind of in hot water here. It's amazing what naturally ends up being the crux. No, Rivaan. Well, that's it for the 11 to 13-year-old division. See some of the athletes lounging around. Quick look at the crowd. We're going to tally up some scores. Looks like the judges are already pulling together a podium. And then are you guys next?
Yep.
When do you run in the run? Are you early in the run?
I'm earlier, 3 out of 9.
That's sick.
Yep.
Looks like they're going to get the podium put together. We're going to manually time a run. Everybody, thanks for tuning in to the first 2 waves of the final Midwest Ninja Series qualifier. We have 2 waves left. We're halfway through the day. We'll see you down on the floor in just a second. All right, everybody, back down to the floor. See how everything shook out.
Quick counting there. Skinny had to take off his shoes for a little bit, but we got all the way up over 10.
Yeah, dude, getting the getting that Skinny under control. It's a process. We got Sawyer. We're getting Skinny. Oh no. There's double checking the scoring. Sawyer's on the edge of her seat, edge of the podium. And now in the actual third place, we've got Mrs. Skylar. Second place, Finna.
It's tough. Names start with the same letters. It's
Yeah, it's tricky, man. It's
just like last week. Yeah.
Judge Skinny's 0-2.
Grace with the big win.
Champion, yep. Grace with that big W on the day.
A lot of strong runs out of those 3.
Yeah. Third place for the boys. Isaiah with the clear. Second place with a full clear. Picking up another W. I think that qualifies Mitchell to run pro next year if he wants to. Because he has won 3 competitions.
Is he mewing? That's what the kids call it now.
Yep, guess so. You're going to let this age group, you know they are darting. They are making a sprint for that skateboard. Look at it, dude. They're piranha. They're a piranha.
Let me add it.
Yep. They'll watch Coco's going to get it on this try. Oh, he's got to be pissed. He has to be pissed. Look at him. He's pissed. You see him throw the hands up?
Come on.
Well, everybody, thanks for tuning in to me and Martin here at your final Midwest Ninja Series Qualifier 11 to 13-year-old division. We have the adults up next. You're going to see Marty on the course.
Yep.
Stay tuned in. We'll see you after a bit.